our Valentine bags. So last class we went ahead and we added that feathered texture to our bags. And now today we're going to finish making our bag look like a Valentine owl. So the first step that we are going to do is we're going to make the little ears here. So with the top of your bag, and you want to make sure you're at the top and not the bottom, so the top of the bag, I am going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut really a little U shape. Now I'm going to draw it on here first because I want to make sure that I stay above any of my cut lines of my texture. So if I cut down into the area where my texture is, these little cuts here, those are going to fall off of my bag. So I want to make sure that I stay above that. So as you can see, my line falls just above those areas. So I'm going to take my scissors now. And I am going to cut right on that line that I drew. Okay, so just like that, now I've got the top to my owl bag. Next thing that I'm going to work on are the eyeballs. So there should be 2 of these in your table bin for everybody, and then a little black sheet of paper. And if you look closely, there are 2 black circles on those as well for you to cut out. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut out my circles. Okay, so in addition to those circles that I cut out, I also cut out the other things that were in your table bin. So the orange triangle, that will be my beak, and then the white circle, which is where I am going to put my name for the Valentine bag. So those are all of the things that were in your table bin for you to cut out. There is a couple other things that you will have to go to the front table to get, and we'll talk about those in a little bit. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take those eyes and I'm going to put them on my... So I'm going to just put a little bit of glue from my glue bottle on the back, decide where I want those eyeballs to be. Now remember, it doesn't take a lot of glue, and push it on. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add my pupils. And then my beak is just going to go in between the eyes, low here. Hold it on tight. I have my heart. Now before I do anything with gluing, I am going to put on my name. I'm going to use a Sharpie marker. Now remember, I am making Mrs. Rebecca's bag, so I am going to be writing her name, but you are all going to write your own name. Make sure you are writing nice and neatly because you want your classmates to be able to find your Valentine bag as they are handing out their Valentines. Nice and big, nice and neat. Then I am going to glue that down in the bottom corner here. If you wanted to glue it in the middle, that's fine. Just wherever there, but make sure that people can read your name. Then we've got a couple things left here. We need to do the heart for the eye and wings. So up on the front table, I have set out papers of different colors that have the hearts. You can choose a color that is the same as the color of your bag or a different color. I am going to choose the light pink for this one because I actually don't have any colors that match the color of my bag. And then you're going to need 1 sheet of the matching paper for your wing. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut out this little heart. And then I can figure out wherever I want to glue it to just add a little bit of Valentine's Day flair. I'm going to go ahead and put it there. And then my wings. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fold this paper in half so it is tall and thin, okay, or the hot dog way. And then I'm going to take a pencil and I am going to draw a heart shape. Now, usually when we draw a heart shape, we do it on the folded side, but today we're going to do it on the side that is open. And I am going to go up and back down. So if we were to do that on the folded side, we would end up with a heart, okay? I am doing this on the other side so that I end up with 2 halves, which then, if I turn upside down, will become my wings. So, again, we have a heart, okay? If you accidentally did it on the folded side, not a big deal, just go ahead and cut it. And then I'm going to take those upside down and put them along the sides of my bag. To do this, I am going to open my bag. I'm going to put just a line of glue on that straight side of my wing, and I am going to glue it on right there, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side of my bag. Glue it on right here. There we go. Now, I do not want to accidentally glue my bag together, so we're going to let it dry standing up So just go ahead and put it along the side of the room where it can stand up and won't bother anybody. And we will make sure that it doesn't glue itself shut.